Hello, everybody. It's Jonstealth here, and today we're going to go over New World news. And today we have news about an upcoming patch, big patch, really, really massive patch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skim through most of it to just do a quick summary on each category, and that way it's not like a 30 to 40-minute video because there's like you can see how much there is just to read over. There's a lot. So let's go for the first one. So the first one is going to be server transfers. I'm just going to summarize this. You guys can pause and read it. So there's been a problem where they have ghosting contracts, which is stopping some of this from transferring over properly. So they're fixing all these problems, and there's like other problems as well. They're fixing these problems, so they're going to give players a chance to, of course, like server transfers. I think they might even give like a second token just in case, but like right now they're just gonna be fixing that problem. So there's just been some problems on their side with the servers. Next is regional servers. So basically what this is summarizing is that, say if you want to transfer your your characters on the EU and you want to go to the east, just post on the forums, and then they'll probably be able to transfer you eventually. Server merges, you guys know that they're trying to transfer server low pop servers onto like somewhat medium to another low pop server. They're still testing it and still fixing it. The main problem with why it's taking so long is that they want to transfer your server to another server that is very similar in every aspect. So say like you have a very like say like there's like a French server that speaks a lot more French, and then you're trying to transfer like sorry, like say I have like a dominant French server, right, where they just most of them speak French, and then you have a merge of like a server that speaks mostly English, you know, and you're trying to merge those two together. It's not going to work. So they're trying to find things that complement with each other, right? So English to English, you know, that way people can communicate. That's good. Like that's pretty much what they're trying to do, and just like other things as well, like other small things that they're going to try to have that are more in common and whatnot. So that's basically the summary of that. Next is wars cannot be declared. So say that some people are having issue with declaring war, even though they hit the 10% threshold. They're aware of it. They're trying to fix it, and they'll be trying to fix it as soon as they can. Luck. Now, luck is a little bit tricky. To go over. So I'll just stop it right here. You guys can pause it and then read this. But basically, they have many different sets, I would just call it. So there's a common set, family set, elite set, and then there's a rare set, still a rare, a more expedition set, a name set. So they have like many different sets of from gold bar elite enemies and stuff like that. So basically, I'll just read this part right here. Luck does not increase your chances of to get higher gear score or roll more perks, but it does increase your chance of seeing items drop and that have higher chances of rolling bonuses. So basically, this increases your chances of seeing a drop and have a higher chance of rolling bonuses. That's pretty much all what luck gear is. And then they talk about here is that say if you're, you know, chopping wood, if you don't have any luck, you know, you can't get sap or something like that. Like that sap is like the bonus that you can get, or like other bonuses, like what is it, like say if you're mining figs, like the dry figs or the scaled fibers or however you call it. If you don't have any of the luck that correlates that, you can't get it. But they're trying to find a way to, like, say if you're a low level person, they want the low level person to be able to also get some of those items as well, or I think that's what they're trying to say, because like the low level people won't have any luck because they're low levels, right? So they can't get any luck, right? So they're trying to have a balance of luck and unluck, right? So but the more luck you have, the more chance of you're going to get better at rolls. So so say if you have 100,000 and you have 105,000, you have a chance of getting that extra sap. I would just say like the sap. So if you didn't have, like, if you have less than that, then you don't have a chance of getting that sap. So, you know, increase your luck for that specific. So say if you're mining trees, you need to get the tree luck gear, so to help you getting those more rares. So if you don't have the tree luck sets, you should get them so that way you can get more rare items. That's basically what they're talking about. So yeah, that's basically that. Incentive players to join less factions. So this is just gonna skim through this. So basically it's the same thing. So the underdog, they're just gonna give them more chances to declare war. Second, they won't allow players to change factions to the dominant faction. So instead of 120 days, they're just gonna reduce it to 60 days. So I personally think this is like not an incentive to even bother. Like say like right now purple's the dominant faction in my territory. Green faction, they're the second dominant, and yellow faction is the worst, right? I don't. There's no incentive for me to just join the yellow team because they can just declare more wars. If they had an incentive of, you know what, if you join this the yellow team, you get a 5% chance of better loot find. I would definitely do that. More gear, right? So more people will definitely go to yellow team, right? But then once they hit a certain threshold, like once everyone hits, like say like everyone hits like 30% of every level, then you just take off that 5% luck. Right now everyone's leveled again, right? So that's what I would do. That would be the way I would take that. Next is exploits. So if you found a bug and you accidentally did the bug, that's not a problem. But if you keep abusing that bug, so say like you're doing the gold exploit, then if you keep doing that, then you're going to get banned, permanently banned. It's in your terms of service, by the way. Once you hit that OK button for the terms of service, you can get banned, and they don't need to do anything. So they'll just ban you. So watch out for that. Next one would be quest and quest design. So this is a pretty big one that they're doing. So I'm just going to kind of skim a little bit over this. Feel free to pause every time I go into a new section. So I'm just going to read this section. Good news is that many improvements are already in progress. A sample of some of these efforts are underway right now. New quest types integrated into existing quests in the main storyline, including wave events, destructible objects, and some light traversal mechanics. More enemy varieties and implement spawn scaling. That's a problem. So if you're doing a quest, some mobs won't even spawn for like 20 minutes or even greater than that. So it takes forever. Major enemies in the main quest lines, a series adjusted to more appropriate difficulties. Well of Guardians is their example. New quests that give quest givers to spread out existing zones closer to locations they are asking players to visit. New quest improvements, improved quests in higher level zones. Some quest gating improvements allow more optimized travel times. Tracker and maps updated to differentiate the various types of quests and missions. The new storylines associated with the Vangarian Knights will play out further in future releases. New presentations, methods to highlight major story moments in game. I'm not too sure what this is. This is pretty cool. So like say like you have to like this is kind of neat. They're adding quite a few things. So I do wish they added like when you're adding a new like the Vegarian Knights, I fought them already and they have the same mechanics as everybody else. So it's like I wish they have different attacks and different things, like different spells. Like it's all the same it's all the same type of movements and stuff like that. It'd be nice like because like how about elites? Um what they could do is like I don't know, like they throw a hammer instead at you, like kind of like Thor or something. They throw a hammer at a player and then you get stunned for like 3 seconds. Something like that would be kind of cool. Like just a little bit different. So there's that. Trade school quest. Basically, what this is saying is that you get I'll read this. So uh, over several updates, we'll be adding new quests and storyline centered on players' skills, advancing skills like mining, leatherworking, and cooking. We'll unlock new quests and various thresholds. The quest givers will be located at new camps and outposts spread throughout the auditorium, and will be and along with the new skill related storylines. They'll be offer special skill enhancing rewards. So that's kind of cool. So I'm not like maybe like you can smelt something even more legendary or something. I don't know. I don't know how they'll be advancing it a little bit more. Maybe you can craft like more stronger weapons or something like that. Weapon mastery. Basically, uh, we'll be rolling out a series of new of quests associated with each weapon type. These opportunities will track down and meet with masters of your chosen weapon type, will lead to new personal stories and challenges for each weapon and course, new unique weapons and rewards. So, say if you have a hatchet, it'd be kind of cool. Like you get a barbarian whirlwind or something like that. That'd be kind of neat. So, new expeditions and features. New expedition features will be coming in months. Will be released. We'll also introduce new stories and quests to accompany them. These quests will incorporate all the new dynamics we've developed over in the recent months to create much more varied quest experience across the game. We hope these goals and this direction are also inspiring for you as they are for us. We continue to your feedback, and we are looking into exploring the potential auditorium years. So that customize it, design. So basically, they're just trying to make more unique designs for your characters, like just different outfits, something that's more, they're trying to do a little bit more risky stuff. Like we also intend to continue adding more variety in outfits that are more feminine or masculine. So they're basically trying to do that. So that's pretty much it. I personally would like a barbershop where you could like add more tattoos or change the colors or change your hair color or add more hair, different styles. Like that's something that they could do. The dyes in this game, I still don't find like they're working for my armor set. So it's kind of weird. That hasn't been addressed yet for me. I haven't seen that problem. Minimap, I'm going to skim through this because this can be a potential ban. So they're working with Overwolf right now for a minimap. So they have really high restrictions of using minimaps. The minimap has to be exactly like the compass in this game. So they're afraid that these people could have a minimap that exploit, meaning that like it's not really an exploit, but like they have a higher advantage. So say if you're finding ore, the minimap will be able to find it easier than the compass by far. So basically like if you zoom out you might be able to detect ore easier than other people, so they don't want that advantage. So very limited requirements. So there's that. Company concerns. They're trying to get rid of any guild members. Like they're trying to get the guild members more better stance. So they're gonna try to add ledgers for guilds, um, and add permissions. So basically, like if a new member just joins, they can't take out money. Like they want that ability so that way people just don't steal thousands and thousands of gold, right? So that seems to be like a pretty bad problem, and a lot of people are doing that. Just like what, if I could join a guild and steal 50,000, 50K, and then just do server transfer, like that's what I would be doing if I was a bad actor, and that would make most logical sense. So they think it's not that much of a concern right now. They have other problems that they have to see to. So this is still a problem for guild members, which I kind of feel sorry for, but they will be addressing that very soon. Combat. This is basically just like exploits and weapon swapping and dodge cancelization. So pause it here to read about the combats. Weapon balance changes, basically nerfs and stuff and buffs and whatnot. They're trying to fix the food buffs and whatnot, like because like certain things are making things overbalanced or under nerfed, and some things don't work, some things do work. So there's that. Weapons and perks. Yeah, another thing, weapons and perks are not being used properly or not having the proper percentage of like say like You use light armor, that 10 or 20% buff is not really working, or like your perks, like say like you do your gravity thing and it's not rooting people, or people are getting out, like that's a bug. Like they're just trying to fix all these bugs. PTR test is available if you guys want to play the new factions, Vegarian quest and stuff like that. So, and then also give your feedback. Void Gauntlet is out. Healer dash DPS build, also debuff. So you can read about that. This is their trees that they have. So for that, there's that. I personally go Void Blade. It's very, very good. Crafting, gathering, they're just trying to increase the rate of certain types of drops. So just pause there and read it. So there's a lot of things that they're changing. There's quite a bit of changes coming in. This is all going to be happening hopefully before Christmas. That's probably their goal, and hopefully the transfers, I don't care. The merges is a pretty big thing. That needs to be done, but this is not going to be done till the end of the year. So you guys are going to still have to hold a little bit on that. But they have went over a lot of things. The one thing they did not go over is the yield. Yield is a big part of luck, especially when you're gathering. So I wish they went over that because it's a bit confusing. But yeah, that's it. So if you guys like this video, I'd be posting always a lot of New World content and whatnot. So subscribe and also like the video. If you guys dislike it, dislike it. Also comment on below what you guys want to see in the patch updates, if these guys nailed it or they're just like missing the target by a lot. Also comment on like what you want to see improve. So yeah, see you guys in the next